Kenyan journalists have praised Ethiopia's effort to create a Pan-African media platform designed to reshape the negative narrative surrounding the continent. During the opening of the 35th African Union Assembly, Ethiopian Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed highlighted the media's inaccurate portrayal of Africa and called for the establishment of a continental media platform to promote a new narrative about the continent. In line with this vision, the Ethiopian News Agency has launched a new digital platform, The Pulse of Africa, which aims to provide comprehensive coverage of African issues through various formats. Hussein Mohammed, managing partner, and Roni Kimini, videographer from Distori Communications in Kenya, visited Ethiopian News Agency and observed the activities of the Pulse of Africa. Following their visit, the journalists expressed their admiration for the Ethiopian government's initiative to establish a Pan-African media institution dedicated to narrating the true African stories to both its citizens and global audience. They emphasized that Ethiopia's proactive approach to countering the negative narratives surrounding Africa should serve as a model for other African nations to follow and support.
And for me, I think that initiative by the Ethiopian government is a very good initiative. It's something that should be emulated and something that puts Africa and puts even Addis Ababa, as what people say is the capital of Africa. And we feel like now when we're here, we are home.
This distorted media representation has adversely affected Africa's image, depicting it as impoverished and underdeveloped, despite its rich resources and ongoing developments. In light of Ethiopia's bold efforts to tackle these challenges, the journalists urged African countries to work together, emphasizing that these issues require strong collective actions.
I'll suggest is just have an open hand, like every place that you go, and removing financial support. That one, when we remove something like that, other than financial support, I think it's also the sharing what we have and sharing what you have. I think that's the kind of support I'll think we should embrace.
I think for me, three things just to add on that. One of them is access. The other member countries should grant access, and that's one of the most hardest things for any journalist. Do I have access? Number two is the goodwill, as he speaks about it. Do we have the goodwill and trust that if we give journalists access, this is the story I'm going to do? And number three, of course, it's an unspoken word that everyone wants to say is all this have to have a financial take into it. Do we have the financial based for probably either journalists to collaborate, journalists to travel, collaboration in terms of even both state medias that are there. I think those three things for me are key in terms of making sure that we are not only collaborating, but we are telling the story of Africa.